position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Indiana's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Leaves it with the running back. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So Nebraska's offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Carr. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. A designed run for the quarterback. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. To the ground with the back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Orgy. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, going to the air. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Wicks.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Punt is on its way. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack it to the ground. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it behind the line. It's Orgy. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. He'll do it himself. Can't get him to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. Got the 1st down and more. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Hoosiers are rolling down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it on the move. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with the lone back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He's going up top. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Connection to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
A rare mistake from this guy. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win 1st and 2nd down, bring their dime personnel on the field 3rd and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a critical takeaway.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They run the reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's Carr. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. No fair catches here, looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him in the flat. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Back open in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's random. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Absolutely center cut. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up, and there we go. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past, and remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Horvath. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield very late in the half. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Orji. And they pick up just a few on that completion. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Coming out with it, it's Price. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Fights off a defender. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Using the quick game. Lowers those pads. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try the left side. Shakes off the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He made the catch past the marker, but he was also past the sidelines. Incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Going for it all. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stop him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be 4th down. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option to give. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barnes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. The Cornhuskers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. Not gonna get there, not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one is perfect. And it's a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter after the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving a change impossible. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Complete to the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Orji. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Flips it out to the back. Oh, he got loose. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's looking to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UCLA. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. He'll run for it. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Running it to the right. Got a little space. Right down the gut of the field. The 40. He's at the 30. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on that guy.
And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an touchdown, Hoosiers! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Grabbed over the middle. It's Barnes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Barnes. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got a chance. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The hand to the running back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Now the play fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The short hands, it's Orji. Powers through. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Indiana! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they are cruising toward a 4-0 start.
there's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was 4th down and they'll give up the ball. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Slithers into space. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They're trying to slam it in.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wicks. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. And they'll they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
No gain on the play.
Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deeper, understanding they're down. I'm going to have to attack down the field. I'm going to stick to my passing sets, my nickels, my dimes.
After this, it'll be a wrap. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires to the tight end. He's pushed out of bounds, couldn't quite get to the first down marker, and they'll give up the ball. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.